All right, so I get a lot of questions about the truck. So it's been a little over 6 months, I believe, since I've had the truck, and I put in way too many miles on it. It's a lease. It's a 2019 F150 XL base package, like bare bones. It's a work truck. So this is a work vehicle. This is not like a like you know how the bro dozers or anything like that. This is all it is 4 wheels and an engine, and it can tow this trailer. It was not maxed out by this trailer, but there's not much else I can tow with this trailer itself. So let's get into it. I'm gonna go over just an overview and give you a tour of what's inside, what I keep on the outside, all that good stuff, and what I think about it. So let's get into it. All right, here it is. 2019 F150. I'm just a gray color. I'm not sure exactly, gunmetal gray, something like that. So bare bones. XL model, nothing fancy about it. It is 4-wheel drive. I told him I needed 4-wheel drive. I needed it to be able to have some sort of a back seat. So this is the extended cab, not the full 4 doors, which I'll get into, but absolutely despise that for sure. No more of this ever. Even if it's a lease vehicle, I'm not buying it. There's not gonna be another lease truck in my future, but this is what it is. It's dirty because obviously you know, work with it. I'm not gonna wash it just for a video. I need to wash it just because, but yeah. And so yeah, F150 XL model, half ton. It's got little with the door sticker, a little over 17,000 or 1,700 pounds of payload capacity with everything included. So we're well under that, but there's not much else this thing can tow. The trailer is rated for 7,000 pounds. It's right at 6,000. So there's a little more. It technically can tow more, but this thing is a 3.3 liter V6 naturally aspirated engine. And the engine, not that it struggles, but it's pretty much maxed out as far as being safe and being able to get up to speed when you need to. I wouldn't tow any more than this, because I would definitely get a bigger engine, or the EcoBoost, or the V8 in it. But this is bare bones, what I need. I'm not looking for anything. I'm gonna have this for a couple of years. I've had it for, I think, 6 or 7 months, 16,000 miles, a little over 16,000 miles. So yeah, we're putting. I think my lease is 15,000 miles a year. So you know, we are well above my average for sure. But hopefully after I get done driving all over Kingdom Come for this one job, we will be local and the miles will go down and all that good stuff. So yeah, let's get into it. It's, you know, it's 4x4, which is great. You need it in this state of Michigan. You'll find yourself into some, you know, flat ground and it's just icy, and you need it. So like I said, cloth interior, it's dirty, so get over it. You can seat 6 in here very uncomfortably. It does have this folds down. I'll get this stuff out of the way so I'll show you. Fold up, boom, there you go. So it's very nice. It's got plenty of cup holders, storage underneath, regular, no sync, no nothing like that. It's just regular bare bones radio, no Sirius XM, nothing. I don't need it. Got a couple. You got the 112 volt right here, regular, not actually an outlet, so there's no inverter. It's just the cigarette lighter type, and the USB. Pretty worthless, like most are, because I think it's like half an amp. So you could, you know, leave it plugged in, your phone plugged into it, and it'll never charge. it just maybe maintains if you're not using the actual phone. So cloth interior, like I said, nothing fancy. They're all no power seats, nothing like that. It's nice because this is like a vinyl, so I can actually like rinse it out. I don't need to worry about cloth or anything like that, so I can clean it up like I'm going to. Your typical glove box, nothing too crazy. Door, everything's all, you know, your hard molded plastic. It's you know, it's cheap. It's a cheap truck, but yeah, we will. This is what I wanted, really. So these doors, I absolutely despise them. This is my first truck that has one of these. So you have to push them all the way back. If it's at any kind of a slant, this will come back and hit you. It's done it many times for me. So you got to push it all the way back. I forcefully pushed it back a couple times just because it's just, it's infuriating. So back seat, let me get this bag out of the way here. This is my get home bag. This is a whole nother video in itself, but it carries the extra stuff that I need. You know, if I crap myself or I need some new underwear or anything like that, I've got it in there. First aid kit, you know, extra water. Sometimes I forget stuff, and this actually saved my butt a couple times. You know, chapsticks, whatever I need, it's in there. And I actually carry extra diagonal cutters too, because those always come in handy. But seats, they fold up if you need them to. For, you know, whatever you need to store back here. But obviously I carry the car seat for the daughter back here as well. But it's sufficient. It's nothing crazy, nothing fancy. It is absolutely does the job, does the task that I needed to do. You do have a power outlet here and USBs down the bottom, I believe on this side over here. And is that, yep, there you go. So yeah, like I said, nothing crazy. It's, you know, it's bare bones, no sunroof. You do have a couple lights, you know, sun visors. I think that's all actually legal. You have to have it for having a vehicle. So the windows do roll down. It's nice back there. I've never used them ever, but they're back there. So in the back of the truck, it's, you know, your standard aluminum body F-150, nothing crazy. So we will get around to the driver's side, and then we'll get into the back here. I like the mirrors. That either they're not, you know, they're not tow mirrors or anything like that, but they work. They're just fine. Engine, like I said, is a 3.3 liter naturally aspirated V6, 290 horsepower at the crank, and 275 torque. So it's I mean, it's not that much. It's really not that much. So yeah, so this is the business end. You know, your basic stuff, lights. You can see mileage right there, 16,082.6. Fuel economy is about 9, I think I want to say 9.4, which I don't care. The only thing that matters is this actually has a smaller gas tank than my last F-150. It has like a 22 gallon gas tank, something like that. So yeah, range on this baby is not very good. I get a couple hundred miles before I have to go back to the gas station and fill up. So again, same doors. Yeah, these ones absolutely horrendous. I absolutely hate those, but I don't have to deal with it for another year and a half or so, because we would turn it in for a lease. And if you're wondering, I keep the Milwaukee impact in here just for, you know, swapping out tires. If I get a flat tire on anything, it's always with me, and we'll get more of that into that once I show you in the back of the truck. So yeah, like I said, nothing fancy, no frills. I do like it. It's very reliable. It did have a check engine light the first like 1,000 miles, and I cleared it because I wasn't sure that, you know, let's get that, I wasn't sure there was anything. I even forget the code, and it never came back. And I've checked it, you know, before, and nothing's there. So again, I've only had 16,000 miles on it. Dead reliable. Nothing's wrong with it whatsoever. No noises, no creaks, even though I'm not too picky about that because it's a truck. But the inside of the cabin's pretty quiet. I really enjoy it. Fuel economy, like I said, I don't care. It's a truck. It needs a tow trailer. I put gas in it. I'm one of those guys that doesn't buy a vehicle for fuel economy. I mean, would it be nice if it was completely electric and I had a 1,000-mile range? Of course, but who cares? Anybody who buys a big truck and tows a trailer and is like, oh man, I only get 15 miles to the gallon and not 16. It's horse crap. So back here, I keep the spare tire for the trailer, a couple chocks. Just some wood so I can prop up the trailer nose, 5 gallons of fuel just in case, because you're always, you know, you're working someplace and you forget. And again, this thing only has a 200-mile range with the tank it's got, so you know, extra fuel. I rotate it through anyway, but it definitely helps. And in this box right here, I keep the essentials in the back here. So jumper cables. We're in Michigan, so squeegee was something to swipe ice and scrape ice off and snow. My 2-ton aluminum jack and all the handles, and then on the bottom here you can see the spare tire and additional sockets for tires for lug nuts. So if I need to help anybody else out, I have the sockets for that too. But just to keep everything out of the weather elements, and I use this for spare tires. I don't even know where my regular jack is for the truck, because I never ever use it. It's way more safe for this. I should probably carry an actual jack stand in here too, just for safety. But it's what I carry in here. Everything else that I need as far as pertinence in that backpack, but I don't carry in the back here. But that's what I have. So I can literally, I've had a flat tires in the trailer many times, and I think once, not in this truck, but the other one, I had this, obviously this bin, this Husky bin is from my other truck as well. I'll keep it in there. So I can get back on the road in like 5 minutes, jacking down the unwinding the spare tire, you know, throwing the flat tire in the back of the truck, and then just be on my merry way. So yeah, time is money, but that's all I keep in this. I think that's about all that I have to say about this truck. It's there's nothing fancy, nothing crazy about it. It's just 4 wheels and an engine that hauls a trailer that does the job I need to do. It's a tool. It's absolutely a tool. My next truck will be a toy / tool. So we'll go into that later on. But yeah, it's, you know, there's nothing I have bad to say besides the suicide doors, that damn extended cab truck. But other than that, I can't ask for more. It's absolutely, you know, it's extremely affordable for what it is. It's a brand new truck. I mean, come on, who doesn't want a brand new truck? I mean, you know, it's easy to be like, oh, I want that nice new Ford F5000, but this thing does the job, does what I need to do. It's dead reliable through 1 winter already. Again, it doesn't do the best towing a trailer, but again, it does it within specs, legal, and it gets the job done. So if I earned your subscription, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Again, it's a pretty good truck.